Okay, this tutorial is to go over how to do the ColorMaster challenge. So you're going to download the Illustrator file provided and go through and do each of these tasks that I'm about to show you how to do. And this is pretty simple, so it should be pretty quick. So we're going to make the gray swatch RGB red. So you just click the gray swatch, you come up here, and if you hover over, you can see the colors pop up. RGB red is just where the R is 255 and the G and the B are both 0. So you can see that here, right here in the RGB value, but you can just select it there. Now you're going to make the gray swatch match the gold. So you select the gray swatch. You're going to come over to your toolbar here, select the eyedropper tool, and just click the yellow, and it will make those match. Next, you're going to click the gray swatch here, and you're going to double click over here to bring up the color picker, and down at the bottom you can see this hashtag. This is where you enter hex codes in Illustrator. So you're just going to type the numbers on the screen there, 228B22, and that turns it for screen. Next, we're going to create a global swatch. So you're going to select the box. You're going to come over here to your swatches palette, and if that's not up, you can go to Window and Swatches to bring that up. And then on the very far right, we have this little hamburger menu, and you're going to go to New Swatch, and you're going to make sure that Global is selected. Okay? Now you're going to, and then you can see this little swatch with the white triangle in the corner is now in your swatch tiles. So in the swatches panel, double click your swatch, and you're going to turn it yellow. So you can just like play around with these things until you get a good yellow color to pop up. Now you can see, I don't know if you've noticed, but down here the swatch is turning yellow. So if you've done this right, you should have this swatch down here actually be yellow. That's what happens when you have a global swatch. It means that it's going to apply to everything. Okay, tints and shades. So I'm going to come up here and I'm just going to make a new swatch. I don't want a global swatch though, so I'm unchecking global. I just want this color to be in my swatch tiles. Now I'm coming over to the shade box, and if you remember, we learned about tints and shades, and I'm going to select the swatch I just made. Shade is a color plus gray. So if you come over to this color guide, you can see I just clicked that little like fan. It almost looks like a color fan, and I can pick a shade, and then I come over to the tint, and I can pick a tint. Okay, so the same thing here. I'm going to add a new swatch with this color here. I don't want global selected, and on that I'm going to select the swatch, and then I can come into here, and if I click this color wheel, I can adjust the saturation. So I can desaturate it, which kind of mutes the color. You can also play around with the brightness if you want it to be like a muted, desaturated, and then for the vivid, you're going to come over here again, change your swatch, and then you can fully saturate it, you can fully brighten it, and it will be a vivid, bright version of that color. Okay, next we are going to create a triadic color harmony. So you're going to go to the color guide again, and I'm going to click into there and click so that my base color is set, and I am going to, from the drop down menu here, come down to the triadic color harmony. And then I can just click in these boxes and I can go boom, boom, boom. But you can see lots of different color harmonies in here. Kind of handy. This one, it used to be that Illustrator had a relationship with Pantone, and so you could convert your swatches to Pantone. They don't have that anymore, so you can't convert them to Pantone. But if you wanted to convert your swatches, you would just go to Edit, and you would go to you go to Edit, Edit Colors, Recolor Artwork, and you are going to go to Advanced Options, and it's going to bring up this lovely screen. From here, you can select this little, it's kind of a swatch thing. You can select color books, and it used to be that Pantone was in here. But we're just going to use True Match for this one, and so it essentially tries to convert that color to the closest match. This would have been helpful with Pantone because a lot of companies use Pantone for color matching. Okay, to convert colors to grayscale, you're just going to click this picture, you're going to go to Edit, you're going to go to the same place, Edit Colors, Recolor Artwork, and to oh, I clicked the wrong thing. I'm sorry. You're going to go to Edit Colors, and you're just going to go Convert to Grayscale. I was overcomplicating it. Sorry. You're going to hide. You hopefully remember how to hide the doors. So now you're going to recolor the right image to match the left image. So the way I like to do this is I select. You're going to have to open up this group. So the image is grouped together. So if you just click it and then double click inside of it, now I can select each individual piece. So what I want to do is select one of the brown, and I'm going to go to Select, Same, and then Fill and Stroke. So then it selects all the brown. And now I'm going to just go to my color picker and click on the color that I want it to be. Okay. Next I'll pick the pink part, which is turning blue. Again, I'm going to go Same, Fill and Stroke, and the color picker, I'm just going to click on the blue. And the last one, pick the green. Select Same, Fill and Stroke, and then click the yellow. Just click, double click outside of it to make the image match. From here, you're just going to follow the rest of the directions on the assignment, and that's it for the tutorial.